Actually, here I got a whole page, welcome speech. The manuscript was done by Gongpei, Dr. Tang. But I think I'm not going to use it, okay? I'm just not used to read something very formally. First of all, welcome Dr. Rossi and Dr. Rossi. Okay, the very nice couple. Actually, since the first day of our SHS project, Mingye, usually I call Mingye, okay, but today I make it more formal. Yeah, that's just for women rights, right? All right, anyway, has been with us for quite a long time. Not only I learned a lot of science communication from her, but also she made quite a lot of contribution about we call transdisciplinary education. I think today, I assume you have a schedule list. We're going to have 2 lectures today, maybe 1.5 lecture, because the first one, we're going to have a lecture from Dr. Gary Ronsley. The second one actually is a semi-lecture or seminar. In the meantime, also discussion with all the participants together till 2:50. Okay, we will have a coffee break at 2:50, hopefully on time. And then we will have another 30 minutes. Oh, sorry. Yes, 30 minutes. Open discussion among all the people. Okay. Before I introduce Professor Gary Dr. or Professor Gary Ronsley, I think I'm going to say just a few words about why I'm standing here. I don't think it's because I'm the chief PI of SHS project. Since we started this campaign of SHS project, our office, we call the project office, is doing something, even the methodology, it can be a style to achieve something. Like today, we have a seminar, okay? So I have asked our staffs to video everything, to record everything, or even write some short manuscript or articles about what we will be doing today. Because suppose we will have some valuable content in this event, okay? This is the general idea to put some education communication and real education together. Continues to what we have been talking about in the guest room today. Okay, the experts should be responsible for pass out what our language is responsible for. So what I'm doing here is to tell you the theme of today. Actually, 2 points. First of all, we are very glad that we will have an expert to talk about soft power to all of us. Okay, because we consider soft power should be very important to transdisciplinary education, but which is not included in our some claimed contents in the SHS project. Remember last year we have mentioned about eight points relating to transdisciplinary education, like integration, collaboration, cooperation, communication, all those things. But we didn't mention about the soft power. I'm very glad today Professor Gary Ronsley will introduce us about soft power. I think that's something we need to learn. In the meantime, we've been doing quite something we thought it could be soft power. Today, I think that will be a challenge to us whether we really understand what we've been thinking about is right or wrong. That's one thing. And the other thing is also important is we've been putting into our project about international collaboration. I think the Summer Academy, 达人学院, have been doing something by inviting some international fellow to Taiwan to talk about transdisciplinary education. I think today we may have an opportunity, real opportunity, or think about in the next 2 years whether we can open new opportunities to the future international collaboration. Okay, that's the second thing. So hopefully, Dr. Ronsley will bring us some new thing today. I think I've done my introduction. I welcome all of you to be here because the PO is supposed to be responsible for the so-called research for transdisciplinary education. This is definitely a new thing in Taiwan, very pioneering, that gave ourselves quite some hard time. People keep asking me or ask us, what do you mean by transdisciplinary education? I think we got quite some good idea right now. Even some people still consider it could be still elusive. If it's elusive, it's right. You got the right way, because different people still defining transdisciplinary education, particularly the pragmatic methodologies for the education or research. Like today, we're going to incorporate soft power into what we know. At least I have to introduce to you, Dr. Gary Ronsley is the professor of public diplomacy in the Department of International Politics and the director of International Academic Strategy at Aberystwyth University. Actually, I didn't know Aberystwyth University 6 months ago. But today I know we have several people got a connection with Aberystwyth University. I'm very happy to learn about that. Particularly the Department of Geography is the key department to establish such kind of connections. Okay, I hope in the future we will have a growing mutual cooperation. So, Gary, it's all yours.
Okay.